Hi guys, Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to my KeeperRL series, where we manage a dungeon and try to survive just to the next episode. That's our only goal. First, to start off, let's go over our names of the creatures in our dungeon. It looks like all of the imps from last time are still here, so Viper, Hellstorm, Shoveler, Numinator, Runner, Zeke, and Caboose. And then we have our ogre, Christian the ogre. I think I spelled his name wrong. Hold on, let me just fix that. I spelled it Christian, and I think it's supposed to be Christian. There we go. Sorry about that, Christian. And I'll do that quite often, by the way. I will spell your name incorrectly. Sometimes on purpose, but most of the time not on purpose. Oh, and we have some new prisoner names. Sorry, we have Matt Poppy Bros wanted to be named all the prisoners. Like, he wanted all the prisoners named after him, and he thought that'd be kind of funny. It would be kind of funny, but we're not going to do that. I didn't even think you could rename prisoners. So good call. I don't know if I can fit that many. No, that's the most letters I can fit in there. And Sam is not real would like to be a prisoner. Whoops. All right, there we go. Sam is not real. We don't know why he's not real, but he's not real. Okay, so we'll just do RL. There we go. Sam is not roguelike. There we go. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. I hit the wrong button. Sam is not roguelike. Awesome. Okay, and what else we have? We have our three wolves. Now we have a new, I fixed the two names here, Dan and Dova Me, because I spelt them incorrectly and you guys yelled at me, and that's okay. That's all right. If I spelled something wrong, let me know. And then we have Johaya, and Johaya was saying something about, he made a joke about Imp-Astructure, fixing the Imp-Astructure of our dungeon. I thought that was pretty funny. But anyway, Johaya is the newest wolf, and we have our three zombies. We have the newest zombie, Green Ghoul, which is awesome. And our orcs, did we look at the orcs? Yes, we still have Kairo's Blaze and Awesome Will. Kairo's Blaze is actually level 7. Very, very cool. Okay, so we are back at it, and we need to get our traps up and running, and we need just to, I think, fill population. So we're already at population 10 out of 10. So let's get our population going here. We'll turn the speed back on, and our imps are, of course, digging up north because we want to get all of these juicy rocks, and there's actually quite a bit up here. I bet you there's another lake. Yeah, I bet you there's another, well, not lake, but another river that goes up here, and maybe another one that even goes around here. I don't know. Crazy terrain here. I don't know. It's gonna be fun to navigate through. And it looks like so one of the reasons, I think it was Pig Catable, maybe somebody else had mentioned it, that orcs and ogres do awesome damage, and they're great in melee combat, but they suck if because they have a melee weapon skill, but without a weapon, they're completely useless. Punching and stuff, they're no good. So I think all of our guys now have, thanks to the bandits, thank you, Mr. Bandits, so the humans, silly humans, are helping me out. They have given us all weapons. So I'm pretty excited to, oh, and yeah, our wolves here, these three guys, what are they doing? They're just kind of hanging out. So yeah, this is what I usually do. I usually do the what are they called? The beast layers right near the entrance. And I don't like to do it right on the entrance like that. Like, I want to put a door here because what will often happen is the traps will kill a bunch of bad guys. And it looks like they're injured, but they're not. Oh, we produced our first boulder trap. Oh, it's going to get real. Yeah, so anyway, I like to keep the beast layers near the front. That way it's kind of that first line of defense. And if anybody's going to go, I'd rather it be like the wolves and stuff, but they'd still go up in levels. So yeah, they, you know, I mean, but they can't use a training room. That's the difference. Like, they really can't do much else other than sleep and explore and stuff like that. So okay, so we're moving along. We got our first boulder trap. Where are you guys going to place it? Also, I want to be sure that we got a nice, big, awesome boulder trap right here. And we are going to put a door, because it's going to be impossible to dodge this one if we place this correctly. And I'm hoping that we can do this right. So we're going to put our door, we're going to put our door right about here. That way, and of course, it's gonna, these are all going to be different workshops and stuff, but when they smash through this door, this boulder is going to come rolling down, and there's going to be nowhere for them to go, and they will all get killed. But we got to get that boulder trap in there. Like, that's the first thing. First things first, we got to get that boulder trap in there. And I did notice some torches that were placed incorrectly, so I'm going to fix that right away. And we're going to get some eyeballs up, and we'll talk about eyeballs in a second. This one here, Let's see. Orders. We can remove construction with the remove construction. There we go. And because I kind of placed it funny. I was watching one of my videos and I started twitching because I put it in the wrong spot. Oh, come on. Sometimes you just kind of just give it a little bit of love. Come on. There we go. I don't know why. Yeah. Weird. I don't know why that's locked. And look, we got boulder traps up and running. Yay! Oh, that's very, very cool. And actually what we could do is we could put another boulder trap right here and another door. I wish there was sound effects. I'm hoping that the sound effects come pretty quick in this game because I really hope it's something that they're going to add. I mean, it is possible that they might not even add, you know, sound effects to this game. And we're also going to add, we're going to add an eyeball. So this is, it costs mana to put down. So it costs 10 mana to put down, and it creates a line of sight so I can always see what's happening around the eyeball. Now, I think, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but if I put the eyeball on the outside of the dungeon, it attracts enemies. It attracts humans and dwarves, so that they will come and attack us more. So that's not a good thing. So yeah, we can actually see what's going on. But I think if they're inside our dungeon, it's okay. I think. So we can actually, and the other thing about it is that they will stop a boulder. So in other words, it won't actually crush the wall here, and eventually, like, if that boulder kept rolling down, if we kept putting that boulder trap in, eventually we're just going to dig a hole right through here. So I think the eye will actually stop that. So we're going to do that same setup here, and let's get that boulder trap down here. We're not going to put down any more boulder traps until we get this one built, and it all depends on how many guys we have in our manufactory. Hold on, traps. There we go. Boulder trap. Yeah, I don't want to bog down the manufactory with a whole bunch of traps that we don't desperately need, but we do need a couple of these basic boulder traps up and running, and that will greatly enhance our ability to survive out here. And eyeball right here. Perfect. I forgot to set my timer. 1 second. Okay, yeah. Now, one of the reasons I kind of avoided the beast lair right away is because a lot of the animals are basically, what they do is they explore. That's pretty much their sole purpose, is to run around and explore. Now, what often happens is that in their travels and exploring, they wake up some pretty nasty beasts and cause some problems. Like sometimes they can attract, like they'll go into a cyclops cave or a dragon cave and really piss off the dragon or the cyclops and cause them to come and attack the base. And sometimes they'll just go and attack children working on farmers' fields and stuff like that. And of course that's bad and makes humans and other friendly or nice or whatever we're gonna call the bad guys, the good guys, bad guys, good, I don't know what you want to call them. Anyway, it attracts them and it makes them go, okay, well we gotta take out this dungeon, right? So that's one of the things I love about this game. Minions discover Woolsace. Wow, so that is the name of this area. It's called Woolsace. That means there is probably a native culture over here. So, you know, like humans or lizard men. Lizard men tend to, once lizard men know where you are, they tend to start attacking pretty regularly. Now, these wolves, they will just go out every night and start exploring. And I can actually tell them to all go back and go home and go sleep. But as long as I keep an eye on them, you know, I think it's okay. I don't mind a little bit of exploring. We need to kind of do that anyway. I don't think we're going to see anything down here. The best explorers are like ravens and stuff, but even the ravens are really aggressive. So you kind of got to really monitor them. The wolves are actually pretty good because they only go out at night. And the nice thing about wolves and cave bears is they're really, really tough. They're not invulnerable, of course, but they are quite tough. So they can actually take out some basic creatures. You know, if somebody attacks them, you know, they can defend themselves pretty well. So they're not going to cross that bridge yet. That's good. Okay, so where's the music? How come I have no music today? It's really weird. Very, very strange. I'll be right back. Yeah, really strange. Sometimes the music it takes forever to start going again, and you always get the combat music, which is great, because the combat music is actually pretty awesome. So the prisoners, they should be, now I know eventually you can, you will be able to have them go out and attack and be like regular minions too as well. I think you can convert them. Like you couldn't, remember in Dungeon Keeper, you could convert the minions to be, you know, on your side. Now, I don't know if yeah, it looks like they have just generic attributes. So like these were bandits at one point. And I don't know if you say you turned a really tough high-level human into a bandit, if it would have the same exact stats. I don't know if it always defaults to this or not. So it's something to kind of keep an eye out. Now, you can tell them to stay in the prison, get tortured, or be executed. And I think I explained the execution thing. You can actually create this installation called a prisoner head. And it's just something you put outside your dungeon, and it causes everybody to attack you. Why you would do that, I'm not quite entirely sure. I think what we need to do, we need to put some, it's time to start working on the dungeon here. I've been talking too much. We're going to get some torches in here, get this torture room humming. Oh, come on. There we go. There, I don't want to, yeah, that's good. Okay, and torture room, where is it? There is it. So, there it is, I mean. Let's fill that whole room with torture stuff. That way should get nice and efficient in there. And actually we can do some torches in the prison itself. So yeah, eventually I think you can convert the prisoners. So if you capture the bandits, you could keep the bandits and raise them up in levels and stuff, just like Dungeon Keeper. It was one of my favorite things. I used to love that part. That was so cool, where you could actually have, you know, like a friendly human or something. That was just super cool. So not pretty uneventful here lately, but yeah, the imps are slowly working on this stuff. What we could do actually is put a pig catapult that suggested, you know, just do a single resource nearby where you're collecting your stuff, and then when you're all done, just remove that resource, and then they will pick it all up in one go, kind of cheaty, and bring it all the way to your main resource area. I don't know, that works. That'll save some time for the imps anyway. It's a good idea. Really good idea, actually. So now that should give us some more granite, and the granite is for the graveyard. And I like to have a really big graveyard because I love the undead, like the vampires and stuff. They're fantastic. Ooh, how's this ogre doing? He must be getting up there. Oh, level 13. Good job, Kristen. And our let's take a look at our zombies. Oh yeah, so they're moving up too. Now I really like the zombies. I think the zombies are pretty good, but they're very slow. Like their stats are actually quite good. Okay. Let's see, we've got to keep an eye on our wolves here. So a lot of this now is just letting our guys build up slowly, not too fast. Okay, so the wolves are coming back and they're scouting. Yeah, the animals are awesome. And cave bears, they will go and they will explore. So a cave bear would probably go over here, go across, and then just start searching along the edge of the mountains looking for cave entrances, which is really awesome, but you got to watch them super close because they will of course, yeah, wake up cyclopses and dragons, you know. Big deal, right? Dragon, big deal. Yeah, it's actually quite a problem. You do not want to get attacked by a dragon right away. I'm just gonna remove that one there because that one's done. Awesome. And it looks like we could start heading up north here carefully and seeing if we can maybe go and check out some of these, explore some of these question marks. And like I said at the beginning, they could be super great or they could be just awful. Like just the worst thing that could ever happen in the game. Like you find a dragon and the dragon attacks everybody and kills your entire base, including your keeper. Like it could be that bad. Or it could be like a few spiders and a scorpion or something and some treasure, or it could just be some treasure, or who knows, right? It could be all sorts of things. But like I said, I want to watch it fairly close here because I have a feeling that there's going to be another river, although that river could stop here. I don't know. Or it could come all the way through, all the way around. Could be, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I'm hoping that, remember Dungeon Keeper, you could cast spells in the Overland map too? Like you could use mana to cast spells. Oh, speaking of mana, we now have enough to research. What do we want? I think we're going to go for pig breeding. So what pig breeding will do is give your minions a place to eat. And it's just live pigs, right? And they just eat the pigs. Pretty straightforward, but it also makes it so that you can have a larger population. I think we're ready for that. Let's see here, pigsty. And now I know minions will need to eat eventually. I think, like for example, the ogre, if we look at the ogre, he has the option to eat. It's one of the things that he can do, but I don't think he can get hungry on his own unless there is actually a place nearby to eat. In other words, he doesn't get hungry and then leave the dungeon to go find some little kids to eat. Although that would be pretty funny. And I don't mean that, don't take that the wrong way, that I think it'd be funny that our ogre ate little kids, but it is kind of funny. Just in terms of the game, okay? I'm not mental. Well, I'm kind of mental, but okay. But anyway, those, what do we need to build that? That is wood. So we're going to start, we should start maybe harvesting a little bit more wood. I think that's probably a really good idea. So let's get some of this. Pig Catapult was also saying not to go for the shrubs because the shrubs, of course, on top of the trees will attract treants or tree spirits, which we don't want. So we don't need to take, and the trees are what blocks our line of sight and stuff. So whatever, I don't know. I think you just take it slow, and no reason to destroy the entire forest immediately. Just bits and pieces at a time. I don't think the trees grow back. Oh, hey, I wonder what is that? I wonder if there is actually anything there. We could actually manually go out exploring too. Now, the nice thing about, so there is a day-night cycle. So you'll see down here, so this is our total time in the game. So 5,495 seconds, I guess. I don't know. And then, of course, there's a day-night cycle. And at night, if we kill innocents, I guess you could call them innocents. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but non-evil creatures at night, or kill anything at night, we get mana for it. So because mana is eventually, like, well, you do need a fair amount of mana to get all the stuff that you need. Oh, let's get ironworking too. Ironworking or alchemy. So we could build potions, or we go for big weapons. I think we go for big weapons and armor. I think that's the way to go, and we could put that down right away. So yeah, also you'll notice, oh, there's our pigsty. They built it. So now, pigsty, if you build it big enough, it'll also give you 4 extra populations. So now we should attract some more friendlies. Let's build our dormitory just a little bit bigger. Yes, yes, come to me. Oh, an orc. Oh, orcs are working. Oh, we didn't put a light in here. Oh, that's not very nice. Poor little orcs working in the dark. Bad dungeon keeper, like a bad parent. All right, so I always have my manufactory a little bit bigger than like the iron working place and stuff, like the forge, but we can now actually build a forge. I'm just gonna do a small one for now. Yeah, we'll do it wide like that. There we go, that's good. And we'll put our torches in here. The torches just really make it light everything up really nicely too, so that's the other nice thing about that. Let's just take a double check around. Might as well put a torch in with the pigs. Yeah, pigs will like that. Why not? At the entrance. We could do torches in the halls too. I don't know if that's completely necessary, but it does, you know, lights up the halls too as well. Ooh, definitely need a boulder trap right there. And since our traps are starting to fill in now, so yeah, so we've got a trap here. You can tell because when they're not done, they're unarmed. It shows unarmed boulder trap, and this one is armed. So what's going to happen is they're going to smash down the door, and then they're going to smash down this door, and this boulder trap's going to go off, and then they're all going to run and hopefully get squished. So that's kind of the goal. And what we can do is we can actually put one of those little eyes in here too, and actually we'll do another boulder trap right here. Perfect. Yeah, the eyes make a perfect little place to do another little boulder trap. Plus you can see what's going on, which is great. We could actually put a torch right here and do a couple torches at the entrance too. Yeah, that'll make it nice and bright. Might as well do a torch here. It's always good to have a torch near the eyes too as well, because yeah, it makes it so the eyes can see a little bit better. Ah, there we go. See, isn't that nice? All right, we'll put another eye here. They do cost mana to put down, but they're totally worth it. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! Yeah, you can kind of see what's going on. It's great. And let's see here. Did we get any new guys? Oh, we got somebody new. Oh, who did we get? Hold on. Harpy. I don't know if I've had a harpy before. So they are good at archery and melee weapons. So they're really good at a bow and arrow. Now, arrows are consumable. In other words, when you use them, you need to replenish them, but you can get a lot of them from bad guys. Otherwise, you have to build them in the forge. Now, I don't know what else they can do. I haven't played around with them too much. So they sleep, train, and eat. I wonder if they have any other special skills that we don't see here. I don't think so. Now, hold on. Let me just check my chart. Okay, I have a name for Greshna the Harpy. The Greshna the Harpy is actually going to be... where did I have it? So, whatever. He wanted to be anything, but it's spelled funny. W-A-H-T-E-V-E-R. He wanted to be something that was magical. So I think a harpy counts as something magical. It's kind of it's a half woman, half like almost like a half female orc on top. That's what I kind of looks like, a half female orc on top with a big, ugly, nasty mouth and bird legs and bird wings. It's awesome. It's awesome. And I think a harpy in D&D, do they sing? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they sing. They charm, if I remember correctly. I don't know if they do that in this game, but that looks like look at how fast he is. Hold on, let's just take a look at his stats again. Stats 121. So he can accomplish a lot, or she can accomplish a lot more than most other creatures can in a much shorter period of time. So they get more attacks and not as much defense, but good offense. Yeah, lots of dexterity and really good accuracy. So they'll be really good with the bow. Oh, that's great. Be kind of cool if you could send the prisoners to work in like the workshops and stuff too. That'd be pretty cool. But unfortunately, the harpy can't work in our workshops. I wonder if maybe we should send the ogre off to work. And he's Christian the ogre is level 14. Let's send Christian over to work in the forge for a while. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, and maybe we have one orc. Okay, so who's he? He is Kyroblaze. He's level 8. He's been in the workshop. Oh, that's pretty good. And Dialwas and Will is in the, yeah, that's probably where he needs to be. Perfect. So I'm just trying to keep them rotated, and actually let's throw the keeper in the training room really quick so that he can get a little bit, or I can get a little bit better. This is me. Deluks. I don't know. I think I should have picked a different name than Deluks. It's not, needs to be evil. Very, very evil. Doesn't feel evil enough. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, we got a vampire. Oh, we got a vampire. I want to suck. Okay, perfect. Oh, they look so cool. Yeah, I've seen them before. They're pretty awesome, actually. The vampires are great. And they have a spellcasting ability, a basic spellcasting ability, and they can see in the dark. And they're pretty, they don't have a weapon skill, but they can use a weapon. But I think they get, but they're pretty fast. Like, they're high in dexterity, they're high in strength, they're high in accuracy. They have average speed, and they're okay with. They're good. They're good creatures, but you can't bring them out in the daytime because you know what happens when you bring them out in the daytime. Let me just find a name. Our first name for a vampire is Night Lexic. Oh, excellent, excellent, Night Lexic. You are going to eat some human children, I hope. And once we get a couple more, oh, got a new guy, a zombie. Oh, I'm always so disappointed with zombies. I don't know, maybe we shouldn't have our graveyard so big, but then we wouldn't get, you know, vampires. Like, we need to have a fairly big graveyard, I think, to have the good stuff, right? So how's our boulder traps? Boulder traps are coming along. We can still have room for one more population. Now, to increase our population, orc is producing leather gloves, so we're starting to produce some armor too. Awesome. Zombie. Okay, so there is our last guy, and night is almost over. Our wolves should be returning home soon because they have the night exploring ability. Yes, explore at night. Oh, let's see what else our vampire can do. I think he will sit in the training room, as well as I think that he can actually work in the library. Yes, so he can study in the library too as well. Yeah, so, but I think we just want him to train for now. And how's our keeper? And actually, we're going to expand the training room down here just in case somebody else wants to train down here. I don't think it matters, but whatever. Oh yeah, bring on the bandits now. Come on. Come on. Bring on the bandits. I'm ready. Oh yeah, you can see the little gloves. Isn't that cool? Pair of gloves. So yeah, you can actually start to see as they get a whole bunch of equipment. And it's weird. I don't know how it selects who's going to get what equipment, but it's pretty good. Actually, the AI is pretty good at picking up equipment appropriately. I don't know what this zombie's doing. I think he's going to train with I guess I shouldn't have expanded this one, but I don't know. Sometimes the keeper gets lonely and he needs friends, right? Sometimes he needs to have a zombie to train with. So here comes, who's the zombie? This is, oh, we got to name our new zombies. Oh, sorry, I didn't even think of that. Oh, okay, so one of them, and I apologize, I think he wanted to be something, so I'm not sure what he wanted to be, so I think I just put him in the zombie category. So Sentient, the zombie, and this one here is going to be Maverick, the zombie. Kind of funny. I think Maverick is kind of a fast name, but I don't know. Maverick the zombie. It's I don't know. He says he's sleeping. Oh, interesting. So Sentient, I think, is coming down to, is that Sentient? Yeah, so Sentient the zombie is coming down to hang out with Deluks the keeper. So we're going to train together. I feel like it's some kind of crazy, cheap B-rate martial arts movie where you get the zombie. You hit me now. Sorry, you know, it's just, you know, like the old Jackie Chan movies and stuff. You know, the zombies coming down. He's like or like Kill Bill. You know, like, yeah, the trainer. Never mind. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I watched way too much Bruce Lee when I was younger too. That's the other one. Yeah, where you get the, yeah. Oh, the keeper's like, oh, I can't train with a zombie. Where's he going? Oh, he must be going to get those gloves, I bet. I bet. Or, oh, we started producing, oh, chain armor and swords. Yeah, the ogre is producing, oh, look at him. So we've now got chain armor and a helm and clubs. Oh yeah, we're starting to really pump stuff out now. I really need to get more mana, so I'm thinking the next nighttime, I think we're gonna head out and maybe go a little bit deeper. Let's take a look at our map. Oh, we didn't actually get up here? Oh, okay, the imps are still picking up that gold. That's fine, I don't mind them taking their time. Yeah, that's quite all right. And actually we can remove this one now. Let's get this out of the way. Remove construction. And then they will bring all that granite back home. And I think on our next night cycle, so in 1,320 seconds, we are going, we'll put this at speed 2. We're gonna head out and we're gonna create a group. Like, I think we're gonna create, unless we get attacked and something really, really bad happens. And that could happen, but things are going exceptionally well now. Like, it makes me nervous. Things are maybe going a little too well. Like, look at all our traps. All our traps are up too. This is crazy. Usually things, I mean, usually things continue to go like they were before. Why do we have training rooms out in the middle of nowhere? That's weird. If I did that, I didn't mean to. Okay, we're gonna remove that because that wasn't supposed to be a thing. Although training rooms in the hallways is kind of cool. And, oh, the keeper decided to start training over here with the rest of the guys. Isn't that interesting? Huh. I guess that's okay. You're allowed to train with everybody. So if we can get the keeper up to like level, oh, he's level 7 now. And we need to, of course, get more mana so that we can get his next level of spells too. But he does get really good eventually. Yeah, and so I think we're getting mana for these guys being in here, but it doesn't even look like it, right? So we're at 45 mana right now, and it doesn't look like it's moving. So these prisoners who are supposed to be being tortured, I just don't think the prisoner mechanics are ready yet. I think it's still a work in progress. We're gonna see that come to fruition pretty quick, I think, in development, because it's a pretty, I don't know. I really like the idea of that. Hey, let's just, I think what we'll do is we will take control of this team of wolves and we'll just finish scouting this little area here. Zoom in a bit. There we go. Just so this is, oh yeah, there's nothing else here. Perfect. And then they can go home. Perfect. Leave control. And I'm just curious. Activate command. Oh no, leave control. I just wanted to see because I thought there was a way to tell friendlies to go to an area? Oh, did I just do that? I did. Okay, so, okay. So if they're activated, I can actually click on where I want them to go. Oh, neat. Okay, so if I want them to go over here and, okay, so it's not quite intuitive, but as long as it says activate here, I can actually send them out to certain areas. I'd like them to go home and rest just in case, you know, because they're kind of our first defense. But I don't know, I kind of want to get some scouting done so that we can send out a party, maybe, oh, another boulder trap. So we'll send out a party in the next night cycle and maybe attack a village or something, but we gotta find a village. Gotta find a village, can't attack a village unless we find a village. We could scout with our keeper and stuff, but, well, not our keeper, but with I'm probably not gonna send out our keeper because he's just a little too squishy right now. Uh-oh, roads, that's always a good sign. It's usually a sign of civilization. This looks like definitely it's going to be a house or something. It is definitely a house. This is the humans. I have a feeling this is the humans. Oh, crazy. Okay, so let's just do a quick scout around. So what you can do is at night, if you attack a village, try to attack them at night. And if you can kill people while they're sleeping, you get bonus mana. I love that. I love it. I love it. That's so cool. Okay, so I think this is where we're heading. We are heading to the little house when it turns nightfall, and that's not that far away. So in like 800 seconds, In the meantime, let's just see if we can find, you know, maybe some kids, you know, in the pastures or something. Wolves are getting hungry. Ooh, oh, tree spirit. Oh, tree spirit corpse. So here's the thing. We're going to deactivate that. We'll let them just kind of go on their way. Oh, weird. Okay, so what we can do is we can actually, because that tree spirit may have something on him. I don't know. I don't know if tree spirits can have something on them. So we can actually go fetch items. So the imps will come out and they will collect the corpses as well as anything that was on the corpse. And because it's so far away, it's usually pretty good to prioritize that task. That means they will do that before they do other things. So here they come. Right away. Here they come. Who is that? Who is that? I'd like having everybody named because I can identify who's the keener. Sorry, hold on. Who's the keener? Numinator, you're such a keener. I like you, Numinator. You came first. That's great. Viper, you're not quite as keen as the Numinator, but you came pretty fast. Something I'd like from the developer is when somebody dies, I'd like to be able to see the name of the person that died. So it just says a corpse. It doesn't say who it was and what it was. So even this, it just, oh, whoops. Yeah, oh, weird. Oh, I guess that's cleared up. Okay. Yeah, but when it just says a corpse, like you can't actually click on it and see who it was and find out how they died and stuff. That would be cool if there was like a log, so that you could look at each individual character to see how they met their demise. Okay, here we go. Oh, this has been a pretty uneventful episode, but we've come a long way. Before we go, I'm hoping to do another episode right away tonight too as well, because I'm here and I've got enough names and really not a lot happened. So maybe the next episode it might be a little more crazy. But before we go, let's open this up, because this could be exciting. I don't know. This could be something really good in here. So let's prioritize this. Come on, Mr. Imps. Let's go. Now, if this is Numinator, hold on. Is this Numinator again? Nope, this is the Shoveler. Okay, so Shoveler is making an appearance. So let's just see what we've got here. So this is our first question mark. First question mark. Oh, hold on. We discovered the location of opals. Oh, so we scouted a new area. Oh, cool. So this looks like this is going to be part of the humans too as well. We have lots of great places to attack when it turns nighttime. Okay, so here we go. Oh, there's a cave in there. And you know what? We haven't had any music. What was that? What was that? Hold on. I'm taking control of the shoveler for a second. Okay, so spiders and scorpions. Oh, that's kind of fun. That'll be a fun thing to do. So we'll do that at night too, and we'll get a bonus for mana. I guess we don't have to do that with a night, but that's kind of fun. We'll set out vampires or something to go eat those scorpions and spiders. Neat. Okay, so I'm gonna call this an episode. I know it wasn't tremendously exciting, but we're leading up to something. And I will find out what's going on with music. I may even add music to the episode. So I've been talking about music, and there may actually be music going on, and you'll be like, why are you even complaining? It's all there, but it might not. I don't know. Okay, guys, I will see you next time. Take care.